Today's best bets.
All right, Chelsea, we've been going back and forth on this game. The only game on the docket tonight, no baseball. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the prop in tonight's Monday Night Football matchup between the Raiders and the Chiefs. I'm going to look at a running back receiving prop. So I'm going to go Josh Jacobs of the Las Vegas Raiders over 18.5 receiving yards. Number one, he's hit this in 2 straight games, and the targets are there. He's had at least 5 targets in each of those last 2 games, recording 5 catches in both of those. So when it's 18.5, I think he can get this with just a couple of catches. And then also, looking at the defense for the Chiefs, this is a Chiefs defense that's been excellent at getting pressure at opposing quarterbacks. If you look at their defense this year, they're top 6 in sacks, pressures, pressure rate, and quarterback knockdown rate, which I didn't even know was a stat. But bottom line, this Chiefs defense can get some pressure on opposing quarterbacks. And when you don't have time to throw the ball down the field, you check it down to your running back. So I think that plays into this play as well. So I'm going to go Josh Jacobs over his receiving prop of 18.5 yards for -115 over a BetMGM.
Chelsea, love that play. Love it. Let's start off the week with everybody getting a dub. You know me, sometimes I bet a prop once in a blue moon, but I'm just going to lay the 7 with the Chiefs. And you can say it's a square side. Maybe it is. It's the public side for sure, but the public was a winner last week with the Chiefs. I think the public's going to be a winner again. And I mentioned it earlier, but the Chiefs have been really fascinating to watch from a spread perspective over the past couple of seasons. They were just red hot, won you tons of money for a while. The numbers got caught up in Vegas, and the Chiefs were losers. Well, now they are money makers again, absolute money makers. And I think they absolutely get it done tonight. Chiefs are 7-1-1 against the number in their last 9 Monday games. The Raiders are 1-5 against the number in their last 6 meetings in Kansas City. The Raiders are also 1-5 against the number in their last 6 road games. And in his career against the Raiders, Patrick Mahomes is 7-1. Kansas City actually plays defense now, 6th in the NFL when pressuring the quarterback. The Raiders are terrible in the red zone on offense. They are terrible in the red zone on defense. I think this total goes over, even though it's been bet up to 52. But my bet is Chiefs -7 at Arrowhead in prime time.
I really like that. And for the reason being, I don't think you can make a case for the Raiders, because I think anytime you are getting 7 points with a team, you try to make a case for the underdog because you don't want to sweat having to cover a full touchdown. But that's the thing. The dominance is there. The Chiefs' defense has been incredible because in years past, the offense has been very explosive, but the defense really hasn't been there. But like I said, they can get some pressure on opposing quarterbacks. So I'm with you there. I don't think I'm going to play it just because I don't really want to sweat it, and I don't want to stay up the whole time either. So hopefully my Josh Jacobs play is one of those where I don't have to sweat the whole time. But we shall see. But now it's time to go to the third member of our best bets team, and that's the Magic 8 Ball.
Holy crap. Magic 8 Ball.
That's right. And we're kind of color coordinating today. So be nice to me, Magic 8 Ball. All right, Josh Jacobs over 18.5 receiving yards. Do we like it, 8 Ball? 8 Ball says, reply hazy, try again. Outlook not so good.
Oh, I thought we were all going to be on the same side for once. We can't have 1 week where the 8 Ball steps it up? Okay, fine. That's fine.
All right, so are we going to be nicer to Jenks on this Monday? 8 Ball, do we like the Chiefs -7? 8 Ball says, outlook good.
Oh, that's right. It's time for the bros to stick together, even though the 8 Ball is just, I don't know. I think it's asexual. It's just a thing. There's no, I want to say it's a guy's play, it's a bros play, but that's really not it. It's just a plastic ball. That's it. Nothing to it. All right, 8 Ball, enough of your nonsense. Look, I don't believe in the 8 Ball, but I do believe in watching Chelsea shake up the old 8 Ball. So if you want to watch that, you can. We're on Twitch. Just go to twitch.tv/BetQL. If I hold an 8 Ball, I have to hold it very tightly with both hands. Chelsea, sometimes she does it with both hands. Other times, she's doing it with her fingertips. Chelsea says she goes to fall festivals. I don't believe it. I believe she spends hours practicing with the 8 Ball. That's twitch.tv/BetQL. Chelsea, before we go to the Donkster, we do have a little time here. You don't have to make a bet. Do you have a lean or something that you like? Not an official play, but something you say, yeah, I sort of like this play.
Yeah, I think under the radar, I might do a little same game parlay action. This is not an official play,
Oh,
but if you really believe in the Chiefs and them covering this big number, and if you do think it's going to be a blowout, I think these are the gut feeling picks that I have that I can't really statistically back. I think you can back the Chiefs -7 with some numbers. I do like that play. So Chiefs -7. I think Patrick Mahomes probably has a big game through the air. So his yardage prop is really high, 280.5. I think I would take the over just based on gut feeling. Again, this is not an official play. And also maybe over his passing touchdown prop because right now it's set at 2.5 plus 140 for the over. Because again, sabotage factor is if it is a goal line play, they're probably just going to run it in with the running back, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, because he has a ton of touchdowns this season. But if you think it is a huge passing day, which we've seen from Patrick Mahomes in the past, where last time out against the Raiders last season had 400 yards passing through the air, maybe that's the way to go. But here on the show, I don't like giving out plays that are just based on my gut feeling. So I won't be giving those out as official plays, but if they happen, I want full credit, served towards my direction.
as you should, Chelsea. Well, it's time to do your BetQL 5-star best bet. For insight, analysis, historical trends, and more 5-star best bets, you can download the amazing BetQL app. Donkster, oh my God, buddy. Do you have some explaining to do? Here he is. Oh my, look at this guy, the biggest loser on the planet. Donkster, you went winless last week.
Oh,
Not a
God.
single dub to your name. Tell the people what's going on.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Whoa. The Donkster says, "Hey, Dad, Chelsea, I had a perfect week. 7-0. Donkster's on a heater." No, Donkster. Uncross your eyes. You went 0-7. You didn't win a single game last week. You have lost 7 straight on this show. What is your play for tonight? Well, this is what I was talking about, Chelsea. The Donkster says, Raiders and Chiefs over 52. At 51, it was a 4-star play, but now it's just a 3-star play. This is what I was saying earlier. 1 point has moved it down a whole. If this goes up to 53, this might be a 2-star play. Chelsea, this is what I was saying earlier. I like the over in this game. I think we're going to see that, but 2 things. Number 1 is, you know how it is. Chiefs fans, the Chiefs are a publicly bet team. Of course, you're going to bet the over. And also, I don't trust this guy. He's lost 7 straight. I'm staying away completely.
At some point, the Donkster is going to win a bet, though, right? Like, he's not going to go over for the rest of eternity. Like, he's going to win one eventually. Maybe tonight's the night.
Chelsea, I don't think you, me, Donk, this is the first time anyone has lost 7 straight. That's hard to try to do.
That's what I'm saying. Eventually, he's going to win something. So maybe he's throwing these bets. I don't know. Maybe he's working for the sports book, and the sports book's like, listen, we need you to pimp these picks. Because right now, that's what it's looking like. We'll see tonight, Donkster.